All right, good morning, everyone. The students of Fancy Government are just downstairs getting their breakfast, so we just give them about 5 minutes and then we'll start. Thank you. No, I'm not ready to start yet, you know. Okay, all right, no problem. Testing one, one, two, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Huh? Morning, 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 morning. They need to just turn me up. Okay. Yeah, but I should have. That's what you're saying. Good morning, everyone. I think we have everybody here now. There's still some more people. Let me just allow them to come in and then we'll start. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right. I know we're a little bit late, but we want to thank you for waiting patiently with us as we made sure that our guests, our special guests, were in and ready and seated. So now we'll have our official start of the morning's event. For those of you who would like to know what's happening, we're being streamed live on IKTV. No, not live on IKTV, but we're live on Bay Hill Network and also on the Garifuna page. So for those of you who are looking to send the link out, you can check those. Just some little bit housekeeping. Can we have the phones on vibrate or silent so that we cannot have any distractions this morning? So to officially start this morning's program, we'd like to invite Ms. Nishaki Samuel, the Education Officer for Social Sciences, to open us in a word of prayer, and then we'll invite the students of the Fancy Government School to sing the national anthem in Garifuna. Please stand.
Good morning, everyone. Bow with me as we pray. Father God, we thank thee for every good and every perfect gift which is from you. I pray, God, for our session here today, those who would have made it possible. I pray, Father, for the talent that was recognized by our students to create what we're going to share here today. I pray, God, that they will use their talent as a light, that it will shine before thee, that all glory and honor will be done to thee. I pray, God, that this resource that will be launched here today, that it will be used for its purpose and it will accomplish the goals that it is intended to accomplish. I pray, Father, for those who would have contributed to it, our sponsors, the Ministry of Education, and all our well-wishers here today. We thank thee for them, dear God, and we pray, oh God, that you will continue to bless them and help them, oh God, that they will look for areas in our country where they will serve in education and in other aspects. I pray, Father, that you will help us as we go through our program today, that you will keep us, and, oh God, that we will be appreciative of what is done here today. I pray, God, that the support will not just stay here, but it will continue beyond the walls of this room. I pray for those who are on their way coming, that you will bring them here safely. I pray for those who are here already, oh God, that you will keep them in good health until they are ready to depart. I pray, oh Father, that you may be with us once more and keep us throughout the rest of the day. And when we're about to go to our homes, that you will take us back there safely, especially those who are going as far as Fancy and other areas. Thank you once more, and be with us in your name. Amen.
wawaseuba la isieni wabadinagwa lalu bafuagu reme yurume malu buidu iyutiharu mati biubu wagerala sudi sewama wise bahari wagerale kabalanu gaharuga wawaseuba la isieni wabadinagwa lalu bafuagu reme suubu ulida wagera onda wawama lida iseni luagu barana luagu beya magumu chube legeme chue kabalanu gaharuga wawaseuba la isieni wabalinagwa lalu bafuagu reme Semi.
Thank you very much, students of the Fancy Government School. May I have your seats. Mrs. Aldia Gomes-Dyer, Senior Education Officer, Curriculum Development Unit, Ministry of Education, Vocational Training and TAL. Ms. Nashaki Samuel, Education Officer for Social Sciences within the Ministry of Education. I want to acknowledge all the other senior education officers, curriculum officers, and staff of the Ministry of Education that's present right in our audience. We'd also like to acknowledge the OECS Pearl coordinators that are present here with us this morning. Mr. Neil James, the Curriculum Support Officer for OECS Pearl. Mr. Byron Wilson, the Harder Education Rep in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He's one of our sponsors. We'd like to acknowledge also the Director of the National Public Library, Ms. Campbell King, who's here with us this morning. Principal, Sandy Bay Government School, and the students of the Sandy Bay, Ms. D-Ohpc Roberts. Ms. Degra Michael, Coordinating Officer for National Heritage in the Ministry of Social Welfare and National Heritage et al. Mr. St. Clair Lois, the composer for Keep the Spirit Alive, one of the resources that we'll be launching today. Principals, teachers, students, we see we have the Fancy Government with us and the Dorsetshire Hill Government School, and I do acknowledge that there are other principals and teachers from other schools here with us this morning. Specially invited guests, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Venner, one of our cultural ambassadors, and also a former music officer within the Ministry of Education. Members of the media, good morning. My name is Tamara Barrow. I'm the Education Officer in the Education Media Unit. And today I have the great privilege of chairing, of facilitating this very important day as we step towards ensuring that we have cultural relevant content for our social studies curriculum. And this would have been facilitated through the OECS Pearl. By now, we are supposed to be familiar with OECS Pearl, D-Ohpc, because it's been a good number of years that we have been having this set of information out into the public. But just if today is the first day that you are hearing that word, we are going to be launching, or we are in the pilot stage of this new curriculum that the OACS is the digital OACS harmonized curriculum. We call it the D-Ohpc, and this has been facilitated through the OECS Pearl. And one of the initiatives is creating cultural relevant content. So what you're going to see here is stuff that is relevant to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this was an initiative that the Ministry of Education undertook, and today we are seeing the fruits of that initiative with this launch today. So just to give a bit of overview, I know I did a little piece, so apologize, Ms. Dyer, for giving you all. But I'd like to, Mrs. Dyer, our Senior Education Officer, to tell us the importance of this initiative today and give us a little bit of background. So invite our Senior Education Officer, Mrs. Aldia Gomes-Dyer, with a welcome and overview.
Officers of the Ministry of Education, Pearl coordinator, and the rest of the team, principals, especially the principals of our pilot schools, and Miss Roberts, Miss Degra Michael, coordinating officer, National Heritage, Ministry of Social Welfare and National Heritage, etc. Mr. Sinclair Lewis, composer of one of the songs that we'll be launching here today. Teachers, specially invited guests. And of course, I must give recognition to one of my biggest supporters when I came to the Ministry of Education, Mr. Venner. Mr. Venner, we are so happy to see you. And Mr. Games and Mr. Wilson, they are always with us. I also see the Director of Libraries, Mrs. King. A pleasant morning to everyone. My morning was pleasant. Okay. March is a special month in St. Vincent, not so? Children, what makes March so special to us? Can anybody say? Children, why is March so special to us? We have National Heroes Day, and what does that mean? Anybody can tell us what National Heroes Day mean? Yes? We're appreciating
the person who set us free.
Appreciating the person who set us free. Well, who really fought for our freedom. Okay, so let's give her a round of applause. So, just like she said, for 2 centuries, the indigenous peoples of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Kalinago and the Garifuna, they sustained a fight against the European colonization in the Caribbean. And they were the only group, children, that was able to do that for such a long time. And that is why we must remember them every year. So their story is not just that they were able to survive for that long time, but it shows resilience. It shows that they had cultural pride and they were committed to preserving their identity, their land, and their way of life. And that is what we try to recognize every year in the month of March. Now, despite this powerful legacy, one of our greatest challenges as educators is to find engaging and culturally relevant resources to teach our students about our indigenous heritage. This is not just a national concern, but it is one across the OECS. So I'm going to tell you now why this project is so important to us. Today, we are taking a significant step forward. We are proud to present 2 musical videos designed for education, a creative and culturally rich response to the urgent need for relevant teaching and learning resources. The initiative is closely aligned to the OECS Harmonized Primary Curriculum, which is being piloted across the OECS. And as Ms. Williams said earlier, Ms. Tamara Barrow said earlier, this curriculum is being designed under the Pearl project, and we are developing 4 curriculum documents: language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. So as we advance to full implementation, there's a clear mandate for our curriculum to be taught with culturally relevant resources. Now, how did it all begin so that we came up with the videos? During visits to Sandy Bay Government School, we encountered something very powerful. Students were learning through heritage songs. These songs were not just being sung in celebration. We saw that they were very educational. They were instilling pride. They were transmitting history and preserving identity. And the children and teachers were having so much fun. Recognizing the potential, we decided to take the opportunity to transform the songs into dynamic teaching tools that will support the social studies curriculum while preserving our cultural heritage for generations to come. So, although we were focusing on the D-Ohpc, that is the primary curriculum, we know that they can be extended and used for Caribbean history at the CSEC level, for cultural studies and heritage education. What are you going to see today? You will see 2 videos, Keep the Spirit Alive, a tribute to the enduring legacy of the Kalinago people, reminding us of the importance of cultural preservation. And Garifuna Lives, a celebration of the rich living culture of the Garifuna people. To maximize reach and sustainability of these resources, will be shared through 3 main channels: schools and teacher training institutions. They will be used in professional development, and they will also be accessible on digital platforms. As we present these productions, we want to recognize an important part of the curriculum, the social studies curriculum, that is civic participation. It is the strand that emphasizes the development of students as active, informed, and responsible citizens. So they are not just learning about government or history. Instead, in civic participation, there is meaningful engagement, contribution, and participation in community life. So in that spirit, we extend heartfelt gratitude to those who have exercised civic responsibility in preserving and promoting our indigenous heritage through song. The writers, Mr. Renald Cato, may his soul rest in peace, who penned Garifuna Lives, and Mr. Sinclair Lewis, creator of Keep the Spirit Alive, for their powerful literary contribution, which the art form will present. We also commend the principal of the Sandy Bay Government School, Miss Roberts, for her vision, leadership, and unwavering commitment in guiding and coordinating the initiative. So for those of us who read the Bible, we know that the principle cannot stand alone. You depend on those two persons at your side to hold your hands up when they get tired. And in this project, we want to recognize those two teachers, Miss Josiane Woods and Mrs. Giselle Lavier Michael, for their steadfast dedication in organizing the students, coordinating costumes, and managing the logistics to bring the project to life. We also thank the parents and guardians who allowed the children to participate, and then of course our music department and the media, particularly Mr. Andrews, for conceptualizing and shaping the videos. And most importantly, students, without you, we wouldn't have a video. We thank you, students, for your voices, your energy, your creativity, and talent as you developed this video. Through your participation, we are seeing the embodiment of true civic engagement, honoring the past while shaping the future. So today, it is not just a launch. It is a reaffirmation of who we are. We are presenting our stories in song. We are presenting our heritage, and we are trusting that our education system will benefit from these as we carry forward. I wish you a pleasant program, and I trust that today will not be the end of these videos, but they will continue to go very far.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Dyer. I know that we have talked about the importance of this resource, but we are also not just that the students are doing this resource, but they also can look back and talk about how they would have contributed to the, what you call the archiving of our history. And when they grow up and they could go back and say, you know, that was me when I was younger, you know, and if they have the children and they continue, can show this was me and all of that. So they are staking themselves in a part of history as well with this launch today. So we have some students from the C.W. Prescott Primary School, and they are going to be coming now to do a cultural item for us, a cultural dance, as we continue to celebrate Heritage Month within the Ministry of Education. Welcome them.
Children of Chatouillet, rise from the soil of his name. From hills that remember footsteps, fire and flame. We are the fruit of thy labor, bitter and sweet, ripened by struggle, by exile, by bare bleeding feet.
Oh my
I have a teacher voice, so okay, cool, it's back. All right, so we go to our next part of the program. We'll now like to invite the principal of the Sandy Bay Government School, Ms. Hepsi Roberts, to give some remarks. Welcome her.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Let me adopt the protocol that has been established. Again, pleasant good morning to everyone. Today, as the principal of the Sandy Bay Government School, I am indeed very proud and honored to be part of this historic moment in the launching of these two powerful Garifuna songs. Keep the Spirit Alive, written by Mr. Sinclair, Mitch Lewis. He's from the community of Owia and is presently a teacher at the Sandy Bay Secondary School. Mr. Lewis is very passionate and articulate when it comes to music. He is a writer of different genres of music. He is the man behind the hit songs, Donkey Let Go, Soca on the Highway, and Georgetown Mash Up, Mash Up. The Sandy Bay Government School stands as a testament of his brilliant work. We won the Junior Calypso competitions for 2 consecutive years, 2023 and 2024, with the songs he composed, Red Zone and Nation Builders. A heartfelt thank you to Mr. Lewis for your brilliant composition. The other song, Garifuna Lives, was written by Mr. Renald Cato, who is now deceased. May his soul rest in peace. He was from the community of Sandy Bay and was deeply involved in several community activities. Mr. Cato was a member of the Carib Development Organization. He worked in assisting to promote the quadrille dance and organized a number of successful community concerts. In 1987, when the first Caribbean Indigenous Revival was held north of the Rabocajai River, Mr. Cato was one of the organizers at the opening ceremony. And it was at this juncture, with assistance from other group members, the song, Garifuna Lives, was composed. Garifuna Lives and Keep the Spirit Alive are songs that can be of great value, not only to the students, but also to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and by extension to our families in the Garifuna communities around the world. We can learn to appreciate our cultural heritage and keep the spirit alive through these songs. I would like at this point to highlight a few key ways the songs can be used in the classroom. One, by promoting language acquisition. These songs introduce new vocabulary, improve pronunciations, and foster fluency. Also, repetition in these songs can help students to retain pertinent information about their heritage, understand sentence structure, and phonological awareness, which are vital for reading. They can also build motor skills. Moving to the music, whether it's clapping, dancing, or tapping. And they also can aid with gross and fine motor skill, coordination, balance, and spatial awareness. These songs can also foster social and emotional intelligence. Music is a very powerful element that transcends language and culture. Through music, children can understand how to express emotions, and as a result, this can help to lower the level of stress and anxiety, which are two main causes of suicide and violence in our world today. Also, it can lower the stress whenever they have exams. They can also help to enhance cognitive skills. Music stimulates the brain development and improves focus, concentration, and attention span, thus helping students to stay focused and retaining what they grasp. Last but not least, these songs can help them to acquire knowledge of the Garifuna culture and heritage, specifically who they are and where they are coming from. These songs are effective tools to be used in the classroom and have the power to foster a sense of community belonging, enhancing cultural awareness, and supporting student learning, not only at the Sandy Bay Government School, but in other schools across the nation. Students can become more interesting and motivated towards cultural music, which can help in preserving their culture for future generations. As I conclude, let me take this moment to reiterate. Music is powerful. It transcends language barriers. Teachers, students, principal, well-wishers, we have a mastermind weapon. Let's use it to effect change. Before I exit, I would like to express my gratitude to Senior Education Officer Mrs. Aldia Dyer and her team, Mr. St. Clair Lewis. I can remember when I first made a call to him and asked him if I can use the song, the answer straight away was yes. Teachers and the students for being instrumental in bringing this project to fruition. I thank you.
We also want to thank you, Ms. Roberts, for understanding how important it is to keep our cultural heritage alive, and also accepting to be part of this initiative. So we just want to give you a special thank you for being part and parcel of this, our launch, and also for working with us in the production stage and facilitating all that was done. So this is just a little token of our appreciation. We now have some students of the Dorsetshire Hill Government School, and they'll be singing a calypso, Down with Crime. Give them a round of applause.
Stop doing crime. When this country was never so crime and violence evermore, people less tolerant, and we breeding more ignorance. Everyone taking revenge on things that it make no sense. The success you want to achieve is really built on greed. So done with crime, done with crime. So it's a life to win time. Stop the hate, differences embrace. Cause you only have one life. Don't want it to gun or knife. Let's agree to disagree and let life be. Done with crime. Many young men in the prison, in and out in every season. They must take control, learn to cope in this trying world. You can't always walk away when trouble comes your way. Doesn't mean that you are weak if peace is what you seek. So done with crime, done with crime. Don't waste your life doing time. Stop the hate, differences embrace. Listen before it's too late. Cause you only have one life. Don't want it to gun or knife. Let's agree to disagree and let life be. Stop doing crime. The crime starts right in the schools when they breaking all of the rules. You bow into peer pressure, but that won't make your life better. You grow with an attitude that's obedient and rude. If you're fighting for everything, it's the barracks you go in. So done with crime, done with crime. Don't waste a life to win time. Stop the hate, differences embrace. Listen before it's too late. Cause you only have one life. Don't want it to gun or knife. Let's agree to disagree and let life be. Done with crime. Thank you.
That's a really good message for this morning. Done with crime. And just if for those of you who are keeping check, it's D-O-N-E, not we have down, but it's actually D-O-N-E, done with crime. So that's the name. And this was last year's Calypso, I was told, and in 2023 she was a finalist. And I do hope that she participated this year, so we are hoping to see if she would have made it to the finals with whatever her new song is. But she definitely has the talent, and give her a round of applause. Done with crime. All right, so we're midway through our program, and we'll now want to invite Miss D-Ohpc. She has transitioned, if I would say, from one of us, but she's still one of us, right? Even though she's now in a new ministry, she has the capacity in an acting role of being the coordinator for community development, ecclesiastical affairs, and national heritage. And she's representing her ministry this morning with some remarks. Welcome, Ms. D-Ohpc.
Allow me to adopt the protocol that has already been established. I just want to say a pleasant good morning to everyone here. It's always good to be back in the Ministry of Education, having not left so long ago, just a few months now. But it is indeed an honor to be here today as the officer with responsibility for the National Heritage Unit in the Ministry of Social Welfare, Community Empowerment, Ecclesiastical Affairs, and National Heritage. Just to celebrate this, I would call it a momentous occasion with you, the launch of this special project. I'm hoping this would be the first of many such projects that the Ministry of Education and others would roll out that shed some light on our history, on our culture, our heritage. And they say timing is everything. So we are in the month of March, which is celebrated as our Heritage Month. National Heroes Day falls in this month. And we just celebrated just under 1 week ago, where we recognize our first and only national hero, Paramount Chief Joseph Chatelier, on National Heroes Day. And, he inspired us all, to be courageous, and he, reminded us of the sacrifice that it took to build our nation. And launching this music video, or these videos in this month, it brings, our history together, joining where we came from and how we can continue to preserve our culture and our heritage for future generations. So I really do applaud the curriculum unit, the Ministry of Education, and all who would have played a part in making this resource possible. These resources, they're just more than, videos. For me, it's more of a living classroom. A lot of time we try to figure out how is it relevant, how are students going to be impacted, whether they are learning, and bringing videos such as these and other learning tools actually bring learning alive. And they could understand our culture and our history in a very modern way. They're using the technology. They can watch it on their smartphones and all of that, put it on the big screen and play it in the classroom. And they can learn. And not just the students, us too as adults, we can also learn from using these resources. And so it's glad to see that it's produced locally in our own unique way. And that's a big thing. So I know the principal, Sandy Bay, and the others over the river, Fancy, they have been doing a lot. They've been working with their students, and they have basically taken the lead in preserving our history and our culture, and now they can share it with the rest of the Caribbean. And what you've managed to do is actually turn, memories into something that our children can relate to. All of us as Vincentian can relate to. We can see it, we can hear, and we can learn from it. Our teachers, they play a vital part in all of this. And not giving anyone's age away, but I remember going into secondary school and felt very lost, even though, you're going to girls' high school. And it was one Mrs. Dyer over there who would have been, she was Mrs. Gums back then. Miss Gums, sorry. She would have inspired me, the way she taught history and she brought history to life. History actually became my favorite subject, just by the way that she would have brought that subject to life. And I always call her name, That was one of the teachers that had a fundamental impact on me as a person in my own personal, individual development. And I look back to those moments, you could have easily gotten lost, but history was where, I saw myself, excelling at that subject area and, in girls' high school. Also, and it stayed with me. When I went to community college, we were part of the Heritage Club. And, again, that was something that impacted the way that I taught, the way it changed my thinking completely. You just felt sometimes, how do you play your part as a citizen? What is your role? And understanding your history, understanding where we came from, And Heritage Club, was very impactful as well. So, kudos to all of these teachers. So the teachers who would be using this, it's not just a tool. You're going to be influencing the next generation. We've already seen what they're doing. They're bringing the Garifuna language to us. I mean, two of us, sometimes we can't even string two sentences together in a foreign language. And here they are singing the national anthem in Garifuna. So, well done to the teachers and the principal at the fancy government school. Keep doing your thing. And it's something that, that would really stir national pride in our people. We always say, how do we build national pride? And this is something that I see us, as Vincentians, having our students from a very early age cultured in the way that they should, in our history and what is important to us. And, having an appreciation for how our forefathers would have sacrificed and worked and struggled for us to be here today. So, those experiences, they would shape our students, and they would help them to become better citizens. And these videos, they come out and launch at a time in the middle of our Heritage Month. So it ties everything together in what we're doing. And projects like these, they are lasting tools that can benefit our nations for years to come. So we might just think, it's a simple launch. 50 years from now, 60 years from now, these resources would still be available somehow, and future generations can learn from them. So they will continue to be a part of and contribute to our national development. So on behalf of my minister, Honorable Chevron John, Minister of Social Welfare, Community Empowerment, Ecclesiastical Affairs and National Heritage, and the entire staff of the ministry, we pledge our support to this initiative and the Ministry of Education. We're happy to collaborate. I'm still one of yours, even though I'm there. And we want to stand with the Ministry of Education, our indigenous communities, and all of the persons who would have worked to bring this to life. We'll continue to champion on your behalf in any way that is needed, so that, we can spread the word and have the preservation of our culture and heritage at the forefront of the national agenda. So teachers, I'm urging you to use these videos. Use them in your lessons. Not just teach in the class, bring the class to life. Let it spark discussions, projects, classwork. And not only that, let's start taking the children out a little bit more. Take them to the heritage sites, the historical sites. Let them understand about their history, not just from a classroom perspective, but show them these different areas. And encourage them to ask questions, Let them challenge and lead certain discussions, because, sometimes we're given a perspective and, we're supposed to just swallow it without questioning. So I think it's time that we allow them to have their own views on these things as well. And, record your stories. Everybody has a smartphone. Every teacher has a smartphone. Let them record, and share what they learn at home with their families as well. So in closing, this is a bridge for, between the generations, our classrooms, our students, our entire society. And it's a record of our living culture. And it honors the resilience and the creativity of our indigenous people and strengthens the cultural education of our children. Once again, congratulations to everyone involved. May this project inspire pride, and national pride, deepen understanding, and lead to many more efforts such as this, so that we can celebrate our heritage while empowering our youth to carry that spirit forward. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, and just before I go, let me make a pitch. So our ministry would be hosting, we're still in the middle of the Heritage Month, so there's still a number of activities to come. One of which would be the Heritage Market and Cultural Showcase that we're hosting at the Old Treasury Building, car park, next Friday and Saturday. So we're inviting everyone to come out. We'll feature cultural performances, traditional food, craft, local artisans, and so forth. So we'd like to see some of you there, and thank you so much. Have a great day.
And we can also put in a plug for our videos to be shown there as well. That would be nice, so that everybody could see it. Thank you very much. All right, wonderful. So now that we are drawing closer to the reveal, we have a special person with us this morning. You've heard a little bit more. You heard a little bit in the beginning from Ms. Roberts about him, but he's here in person, and we would like to invite Mr. Sinclair Lewis, the composer of Keep the Spirit Alive, to give us some remarks, and then we'll ask the students of the Sandy Bay Government School who are going to be singing that song. If you could just get ready, you could stay on stage, and then as soon as he's finished, we'll be having our first presentation of Keep the Spirit Alive. Welcome, Mr. Lewis.
Isa. Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Lois, St. Clair Lois. And I am the composer of Keep the Spirit Alive. Just to give you a backdrop of the song, this song is one of two songs that I wrote for the Indigenous Peoples Day rally that was held in Ovia at the primary school to mark to bring that brought our brothers and sisters together. The theme of that rally was, our aspirations are many, so let the walk begin. At the time of writing the song, our people were struggling to gain acceptance. So I thought, why not build a bridge to bring us all together and keep the spirit alive is that bridge that I designed. I was thinking that our people needed to come together. We had people from all over, Garifuna people. And so I sat down and I penned the song. The song was performed by members of another group, the ORIA Preventative Health Education Group, that I was leading at that time. The other song that I did was a tribute to Mother Sarah Baptiste. And that group also performed that song. As I speak, I am in the process of reviving that song to be shared. I want to thank Mrs. Dyer and her group for inviting me here this morning. And I wish them well with the video. I gave permission to use the song, and I hope that all goes well. Blessings. Thank you.
Mr. Lewis, don't go too far. I just want to say how grateful that we are here, that you are here actually, because most persons may or may not. Go over in the center. Most persons may not know that you are recovering from a serious illness, and for you to be present here today, I just want us to just stand and acknowledge that we still have him here, and his contribution will continue to live on even when he's not here. And we do wish you much health as you continue to, heal from your sickness. Thank you. So we'll now turn our attention to the screen as we present to you Keep the Spirit Alive.
We have always been a people strong and free, defending our domain. We made history. Today we are still fighting to defend our dignity. Kalinagos, Kalinagos, let us keep the spirit alive. Keep the spirit alive. Keep it flowing through our veins. It has been revived. Preserve it till the end. As we live our daily lives, for development we strive. Let us always strive to keep the spirit alive. Many years gone by, we were banished from this land, living in exile. Our culture you enhance. Now the time is right for us to reunite. If we do, the future will be bright. Keep the spirit alive, keep it flowing through our veins. It has been revived, preserve it till the end. As we live our daily lives, for development we strive. Let us always strive to keep the spirit alive. We must all be proud of our true identity. Let us all remain holding hands across the sea. How happy it is for us to meet again. Let us show the world we can live in unity. Keep the spirit alive, keep it flowing through our veins. It has been revived, preserve it till the end. As we live our daily lives, for development we strive. Let us always strive to keep the spirit alive. Keep the spirit alive, keep it flowing through our veins. It has been revived, preserve it till the end. As we live our daily lives, for development we strive. Let us always strive to keep the spirit alive. Let us always strive to keep the spirit alive.
All right, so that was the first one of our presentations this morning. Keep the spirit alive, Mr. Sinclair. I hope that we did your song justice. And we now go into the next presentation of Gary Funa Lives.
Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives. Ever since she Shataya was born and bred in Lulu, a strong Garifuna who fought for justice too. We remember bloody rain and remember what he gave. The spirit of Shataya today forever live. The spirit of Shataya today forever live. Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives. We hail Joseph Shataya, see your great grandfather. The spirit of love and care forever we will share. That day when he went to sleep was because he cared for me. The spirit of Shataya today will ever be. The spirit of Shataya today will ever be. Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives. Our brother Shataya unites all Garifuna. Me and brother Duvale unite our ancestors. This is what we say today. Joining hands and as we say, the spirit of Shataya within us lives today. The spirit of Shataya within us lives today. Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives. We go tell the whole wide world, Garifuna lives.
Yes, we will tell the whole wide world Garifuna lives. Can I have the students of Sandy Bay Government School, can you please stand and come to the front so that we can acknowledge you? I'm not sure all of them are here, but you can take the center stage. Yes, we want to see you. And then we'll update the videos with your names so that when you see credits rolling up, you can say, that's my name, that's my name, that's me. Right. So let's just give them a round of applause. We can stand and acknowledge the hard work it took to do that video. They can consider themselves actors. Could put it on the resume. Music video actor. Not one, but two. All right, yes. Well done. Well done. Well done. So we have our pictures. We like to acknowledge the teachers as well. Teachers, we want to see those teachers that were working with them. Where are they? You're part of that as well. Remember, it's the media now. Remember, we live. We want to see your faces. We want to see your faces. Let the whole world know. And you know, I don't know if anybody followed, but even with the production, when they came into the office to do the recording, we had little videos of them, so they can show them their family from the production, and we have pictures of the actual recording and everything on our social media pages, so you can go. It was properly documented, it was properly archived from start to finish, and we are proud of them and their hard work. We're not finished. You go back up and get her. Yes. Awesome. So I know some of you are excited to share your comments and give your feedback. So we're going to take about 2 minutes. We're going to have an open floor, and then we're going to invite the Curriculum Support Officer for OCS Pearl SVG, Mr. Neil James, to give us the closing remarks. So there is a microphone, right? So anybody who would like to give their feedback on the resources that were done today, it's all over to you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Marisa Noel McBarnett. I'm the head of site here at the University of the West Indies Global Campus, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. First, I'd like to welcome you to our campus. I am very much delighted. We are all very delighted to have you here with us. So please give yourselves a round of applause. I wish to extend first my gratitude to Mrs. Dyer for cluing me in terms of this project, and I am happy on behalf of our campus site to offer our space to you, to everyone this morning, to share in this very important, this very significant event this morning. I would like to extend congratulations to the students of the Sandy Bay Government Schools, those of you who participated in the production and we just saw you on stage. Congratulations once again to the school leadership, yes, teachers, parents, well-wishers, the representatives from the Ministry of Education, the funding agencies, that is also very important. These videos, to my mind, vibrant videos, will serve as useful educational tools that will help us to share local knowledge. And one thing before I go, now today is a very significant day for this campus. So this morning we're having this event, and then later today we're having the book launch of the history of SVG. That's not the entire title of the text, but I'll shorten it. The history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we have local historians who are going to be here under the auspices of the Governor General. And to my mind, these videos also add in terms of the repertoire of local material about our history, our local history and knowledge. So today is very important, a very significant day for us and also for you. So congratulations to everyone involved in the process. I know these things take time. I know they take resources. I'm happy that you did not give up. I'm sure it was challenging. And here we have the product, the end product here. So congratulations again, and we're happy to have you here at the UWI Global Campus in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
We're also grateful for you, Mrs. Noel Barnett, and just to let you know that the UE sponsored our location here today, and we just have a little token for you, Ms. McBarnett. Would you please come? For allowing us to use your space for free. Thank you very much. A little appreciation that you can see goes a very long way to show how much we care. All right. Thank you. All right, we continue.
So, Buiti Binafi, Hungsongirigia, good morning to everyone. Clinique Durant Niribe. That is to say, my name is Clinique Durant. I am a teacher at the Fancy Government School. And this morning, I would just like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to everyone that was a part of this wonderful project. I stand here as a representative of OTR, Over the River, those of you who may not know what that abbreviation is for, to say I am so proud. I'm so proud of Sandy. I'm so proud of Mr. Louis. I am so proud of everyone who participated and did such a lovely job. And I hope that you are also equally proud of yourself. And also thank you to all those who performed this morning. Teachers, I know the hard work that goes on behind the scenes to get all of these students prepared to do these things so well. So students, I would like for you to give yourself a round of applause for me, please. Yes. So I do hope that these videos will go forth into our classrooms and people will be able to utilize them to the best of their abilities. I also would like to mention, you know, you could consider Fancy Government School for the future. as we would love to support any project that is a part of culture and heritage, and then and this also goes to show, this project today goes to show that we have our resources on every corner of the island. We need to tap into Barrowly, we need to tap into our North Leeward communities, we need to go all out. I know this is just the beginning, but we need to see if we can break the glass ceiling when it comes to these projects so that we can, every student can see themselves and possibly their communities represented in these resources. All right, so Sarah May, thank you all, and thanks for listening.
All right, thank you. I love your shirt. Can you tell us what your shirt says? Proud. Oh, I am a proud Garifuna. All right, it's good. Right. All right. Well, just about that, I don't think we have a video of the national anthem in Garifuna. Is there a visual out there? So I think I might be putting my foot in my mouth, but hey, now we have a sponsor right here now. We have a sponsor right here. So I am throwing the challenge out that the Garifuna, the national anthem in Garifuna has not been recorded yet. So therefore, you know, we could put the little bill to ensure that the fancy government school would be singing the Garifuna. We have that resource as well. All right. So let me not get myself in any more trouble. And anybody else? Anybody else would like to give their congratulations or their feedback? Okay. All right, we do have one of our sponsors here with us, Mr. Byron Wilson from Hodder Education, and I did call his name very early just to make sure that we know that he will be sponsoring the next one. But because he's already done so much for this one as well, we want to show our appreciation by giving him this token. Mr. Wilson, can you please come to the front? Hodder Education is a big stakeholder in the role in the Ministry of Education. Hatchet, yes, apologies. Hatchet Learning. Thank you for the update. We'll make sure that the next time we have the correct name. Right. And Hatchet, most persons know that they sponsor, I think, the maths quiz. They sponsor the grade 6 writing competition. They're sponsoring social studies resources. So they are very much a big part of ensuring that we have what we need. And I do see Mr. Games from Macmillan, so I'm throwing out the challenge also to the highest bidder. But we want all our stakeholders getting involved in ensuring that content, I know that there is an aspect of Pearl that deals with content creation, and that is one of the mandates of the Pearl, to create culturally relevant resources. So I'm appealing to as we are live, I'm appealing to our stakeholders and persons in the diaspora who can contribute to ensuring that our heritage, whether it be in food, whether it be in these resources, we do have science, we do have other places that we can produce content. So this is an appeal to you to reach out to us within the Ministry of Education. We have experts in all those various areas who can produce quality like this, and your brand can also be part of that as well. So just to close off today's launch, we'd like to invite our Curriculum Support Officer under the OACS Pearl to give the official vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I have the boring part of the program. All right, as we come to the close of this special occasion, I am honored to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the OACS Pearl and the Ministry of Education. We are grateful to Ms. Nashaki Samuel for opening the event with a very heartfelt prayer. We also appreciate the beautiful rendition of the Garifuna National Anthem by the talented students of the Fancy Government School. Our sincere thanks extend to Mrs. Aldia Gomes-Dyer for her warm welcome and insightful overview, providing context and purpose to today's gathering. She was also, I must mention, the driving force behind the development of these resources, championing their creation from the very start. Deepest thanks to Mr. Darren Andrews and Mr. Bacchus of the music department for coordinating the creation of these videos. Their dedication and expertise have brought this project to life. Special appreciation goes to the students of the CW Prescott Primary School for their vibrant cultural dance, another great display of our living heritage and youthful talent. We are deeply grateful to our distinguished speakers for their inspiring remarks and unwavering support. Dr. Risa Noel Barnett, Head of Science for the UL Global Campus, Mrs. Degra Michael from the Ministry of Social Welfare, Community Empowerment, Ecclesiastical Affairs and National Heritage, Ms. Hepsi Roberts, Principal of Sandy Bay Government School, and of course, a special thank you to Mr. Sinclair Lewis, the gifted writer behind Keep the Spirit Alive. Your generosity in allowing us to share your song freely speaks volumes about your commitment to our community, our country, and our culture. We thank you. Through your music, you have not only helped to preserve our heritage, but you have also given us a powerful tool to inspire cultural and national pride in our students. We also thank the students of Sandy Bay Government School for their moving presentation of Garifuna songs, which so powerfully reflected our shared heritage. Thank you to the media for capturing this very special occasion, particularly our own education media unit for leading and helping with the coordination of this ceremony. To all those who offered messages of congratulations, like my fellow colleague from the Ovia Government School, and support, your words of encouragement are appreciated. Finally, thank you to everyone who attended, participated, and contributed to making this launch a success. Principals, I see you. Our local partners, in particular the UWI Global Campus, Mr. Byron Wilson of Hatchet Learning, your presence affirms the importance of our shared efforts to cherish and promote the history and culture of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you, and may we all continue to keep the spirit alive.
Thank you very much, Ms. James. And with that, we come to the official end of today's launch. I want to thank you for staying with me from the beginning to the end. I want to also thank you for taking the time out to being here. And we're looking forward to see the wide range of places that our videos will be seen and heard. We want to thank all, again, we were asking you to, continue to share, spread the word around. Our videos go live immediately, where we'll be sending out the links where you can access the videos on social media, as well as our YouTube pages. They will be uploaded to the Learning Hub via OACS. So there are many ways in which you have access to the content. Students, we have a little, token with lunch for you. So when you finish, you go downstairs and you'll get something to eat. And also for the rest of the day persons, we're asking you to enjoy your Friday and have a relaxing weekend. Thank you again to all those who stayed with us via social media. IKTV will be bringing this broadcast afterwards, as well as Garifuna and Behil. Want to thank Monty for coming out and carrying this broadcast live. Again, thank you and have a great day.